What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
Okay, here we go. Wild card weekend version. What do you got?
We got one for each matchup, guys.
There's 6 of them.
There's 6, so we got 6. There's 6 games.
Wow.
Breaking news. There's 6 games.
You've done mad work.
These were tough to come up with, to be honest. All right, what's more likely? How about quarterback to be their team starter next year in 2023?
Gino or Purdy? I
Gino
like it.
or Brock
Look
Purdy?
at you.
Gino or Brock Purdy?
Look at you. Look at you. Gosh. I'm going to go Brock Purdy. I'm going to go Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy to me.
Brock Purdy.
Come on.
Brock Purdy's going to take this thing to the Super Bowl.
Come on.
If Brock Purdy is picking confetti out of his hair in the
He's
state of Arizona,
gotta be
he
the
is
starter.
absolutely the starter next year, and I think that is more likely to happen
Then what?
than the
Gino?
Seahawks just running it back with Gino
He was
when they
awesome.
have the 5th overall pick. Okay?
Are they going to take Will Levis and start him over
I
Gino?
have no idea. You're asking me what's more likely. That's
I am.
the
That is
construct.
that is what I'm asking.
And I think the Niners go on such a run that it's Purdy's gig. You know, and then they trade Trey Lance to the Jets so they could have 2 of the top 3 picks in that draft play for them. I don't know. I'm going really off the board here. What else you got over there, Chris?
Okay, next up, Chargers Jaguars. Now this question might have been, your answer might have been a little different before we got the Mike Williams news. Which team has the best chance to upset the Chiefs? Chargers or Jaguars?
Oh, I'd go Chargers. I'd go Chargers.
Without Mike Williams?
Well, Mike Williams could be back there. I don't know. By 2 weeks from now, it's unlikely, from what we're hearing, with a fractured back, suffered in a meaningless game. But I would take a team that's played big games in Arrowhead before and plays against this team. You always choose a division opponent over a team outside of the division that's young and is still getting their huggies dropping in a playoff game. And I understand those teams can be dangerous, but I would go with the Chargers on that respect. But I don't think they're making it. I am going to choose the Jacksonville Jaguars on game day morning tomorrow, by the way, at noon Eastern time, 4.5 hours. Fold that little promo into what's more likely. What else you got over there?
4.5 hours.
Yes, sir. 4.5 hours Saturday, 4 on Sunday. As I say it, my left eye is twitching.
All right, first game on Sunday, Dolphins and Bills in Buffalo. What's more likely, guys? The Dolphins grind it out, keep it within a score, or Bills steamroll?
Steamroll.
3
Steamroll.
touchdown
This is a
plus
steamroll.
win.
This is a steamroll. It's a steamroll, bro. It's a steamroll.
I agree.
I mean, I watched that 9-6 Dolphins win over the Jets because deep down, I hate myself.
Masochist? That's a masochist, right?
Deep down, I was. It's called a football. It's called watching the Jets the last 3 weeks is called football self-flagellation. Look it up.
Just beating yourself?
Not good.
My gosh,
I don't hear that on the red zone.
it is. Yeah.
Self-flatulation?
Because the Jets aren't on the red zone, because you have to be in the red zone to be on the red zone. Don't get me started.
All right, next up.
Chris, let's get him started.
Middle game on Sunday. Giants-Vikings. What's more likely? Saquon goes for 125 and a touchdown and a Giants upset, or Double J goes off 150 and a touchdown?
Saquon.
Really?
Notes to game day morning. Producers, again, I'm taking the Giants in this one, too.
You're crazy.
Okay. You know what? If there was a Rich Eisen show back in the day, I know the exact time because Susie was pregnant with Xander going to the Super Bowl where the helmet catch occurred. You're crazy, Rich. The Giants are going to go on a run?
Years?
The Giants are going on a run, really? Coughlin and that team?
You think this Giants team is as good as that one?
I am not saying that.
Okay.
What I am saying is the Giants have been known to go on playoff runs when least expected. If Daniel Jones looks like Eli and sounds like Eli, maybe he can play like Eli in the playoffs. Who knows? I'm taking them Saquon doing it to the Vikings, Justin Jefferson doing it to the Giants can equally happen. I'd say actually what's more likely is both of those things happen, but the Giants still win. What else you got over there?
Rich, do you know who the Bengals' backup quarterback is?
I do not. Should I know? Why should I even know this?
Was he at my birthday party one year?
His name is Brandon Allen.
Was he at your birthday?
Why do I bring up Brandon Allen?
Who is a quarterback who's never been in my kitchen?
What's more likely? Higher total in the game on Sunday night, Bengals Ravens. Mark Andrews receptions or Brandon Allen pass attempts because Joe Burrow is resting in the fourth quarter because this game is such a blowout.
Mark Andrews receptions. I will. The disrespect is real, sir. The Ravens are going to show up
with a third-string quarterback.
I get it,
Perhaps.
but they
Huntley
still
could play.
Hey, man, did you see the first sack forced fumble of David Ajabo's career?
No.
It happened last week on Joe Burrow in Cincinnati in a game that was getting out of hand that the Ravens actually made a game out of.
Okay.
What else you got over there, Chris?
All right, last one. Monday night, TJ. Who's playing on Monday again? I forget.
Diversity.
Cowboys and Buccaneers. What's more likely, the Cowboys end Tom Brady's career or Brady ends McCarthy's reign in Dallas?
Boy, you've just really gone next level. You've mixed overreaction Monday with
I mean, this is
what's
great.
more likely
It's
Friday.
super wild card.
I don't
guys. You
think
gotta-
Brady's career is over, and I don't think a loss actually means the end of Mike McCarthy in Dallas. How does that sound?
That's not how the
Yeah, you
game's
can't
played.
do that. You can't do
gotta,
that.
You got to pick one.
Yeah.
It's what's more likely.
Then what's more likely is Brady ends Mike McCarthy's reign in Dallas,
there
because
you
I
go.
think the Buccaneers are winning this game, and it's not because Mike Evans is about to call this program. Note to Game Day Morning producers, I'm taking Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in this one too, which I imagine we'll be picking on Sunday's show. Yes, that's the way I'm choosing it.
6 hours on Sunday?
No, that's 4 hours.
The NFC.
And now my right eye is twitching. So that's 4 hours Sunday, 4.5 hours on Saturday,
Championship.
and scene. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.